Hello and a very warm welcome to continuing coverage of EuroVolley 2023. Our match this afternoon features the team getting off the bus right here, Hungary, the outsiders in Pool A. And they will be hoping for better fortunes than when they took on the host Belgium in their first match, which they lost in straight sets. When they take on their opponents this afternoon, Ukraine. They certainly come in looking in good spirit, but so too do the Ukrainians, who come in fresh off the win in the 2023 Golden League. And they reached the semi-final of the Challenger Cup as well, losing to the eventual finalists and winners, France. So two teams knowing that a win is essential today, and two teams that know each other very well indeed. So there won't be any surprises when these two go head-to-head, that's for sure.
What lessons did you take from that first match going into the second one?
We were trying to take the positive things, so even when they were leading like with 10 points, we were still fighting and never gave up. So this was a good lesson to fight like this all the time. And of course we watched lots of videos, and we all know what we have to make better against Ukraine. We know them, they're a strong team, but we've beaten them before, and also we've met them this summer. So I think we're gonna do our best every point.
Anything to learn from the past matches, give you more confidence for today's match?
Yes, we feel a little bit confidence, but we want to show our best game today, and we prepare for this game, and we want to enjoy.
How important it is to get all points today?
Oh, of course, this is so important because we want to go another part, and this win for us today must be like.
Yes, it really is a must-win game when you've lost your first match, as both these two teams have. But Hungary, the rank outsiders in the pool, know that they're certainly capable on their day of springing one or two surprises. In the last edition of EuroVolley, they did make the round of 16, and Ukraine, as I say, the Golden League champs, they too reached the round of 16 in 2021 before losing in 4 sets to Poland. A very resilient group, very young group, and a group that's just getting better the more they play together. But both these two nations, of course, find themselves in such a difficult pool, don't they? Pool A is absolutely loaded down with talent. A few moments ago, we saw the coin toss, Rusina Toth on the right and Svetlana Dorsman on the left, the two captains taking part in that. And this is the second match in the pool phase for these two teams, both of them looking to bounce back after straight sets defeats. Ukraine versus Hungary here at the Top Sport Hall in Ghent. Well, the schedule, as you can see, is busy and very lively. Earlier today, we've seen a comfortable win for Slovakia against Spain. But what will happen here in this pool, and you can see how strong it is: Serbia, the reigning world champions; Poland, podium finishes in the Volleyball Nations League; Belgium, ranked number 7 in Europe. All will be expected to prevail and advance, because 4 out of 6 will advance to the round of 16. Those 3 should go through. They've all started with a win. That leaves Ukraine, Hungary, and the other nation in this group, Slovenia, potentially battling for 1 qualifying spot. This is almost a league within the league here, isn't it? Those bottom 3 teams will all be looking at each other and thinking, well, if I can get 2 wins out of those, then there's every chance that we can progress to the round of 16, where it becomes a shootout, of course, and anything can happen. Not quite a must-win game, perhaps, but very close to being a must-not-lose game for these two teams. And Hungary's certainly looking confident. Alessandro Ciappini, their Italian head coach, believes he's got a young squad that is starting to develop. But Ukraine, certainly as far as the standings would suggest, just a level above them at the moment. But can some of their big players step up? The likes of Esther Naxa Pekarik, such a very experienced player, middle blocker, plays her club volleyball in Hungary at 190, brings height and presence at the net. And in the back row, Rusina Toth is an absolutely outstanding libero, plays for the Fatum Niregaja squad. Has been there pretty much her whole career. Not much gets past her. For Ukraine, well, the experience of Nadia Kodola will be vital. 34 years old now. Kodola was playing in Turkey last season, has played in the French league, the Romanian league, and brings a wealth of experience. And Kristina Nemtseva will be the libero. She spent her whole career in club volleyball in the Ukraine. The 25-year-old played for the Prometey club last season. Indeed, most of these players are either with Prometey or have been with Prometey. The Hungary squad looking like this. Anna Nemeth will be the opposite and will be a key player for Hungary as well. She'll be off to the Italian league with Pinerolo next season. Greta Kiss, who we've already heard from as well, is another player with club experience under her belt. The Ukrainian squad is coached by Ivan Petkov, the very capable Bulgarian coach, a three-time Golden League winner, of course. Others to look out for here will feature Anastasia Krajduba, the 194 opposite, who will be playing in Italy with Firenze next season and is a serious weapon for Ukraine. Daria Shahorodska is expected to be the starting setter. So the personnel are in the house. Did see the officials earlier. Right, they're here. Now, as long as the mascot's here, play can continue. Now, the player to keep an eye out for from the Ukrainian perspective is Alexandra Milenko, the left-handed outside hitter, a real all-or-nothing kind of player. When she gets going, she's tough to stop, but she will have her ups and downs. But Milenko needs to have a big game. As the Hungarian squad make their way onto the floor. So the second match for both these two nations in the very tough Pool A. And Ivan Petkov, the head coach of Ukraine, welcomes his players onto the floor. The winner of this one will give themselves a really good chance at a top 4 finish and a chance to advance to the round of 16. The loser could be in a bit of trouble. Lots to play for in this one.
Please rise for the playing of the national anthems. First, the national anthem of Hungary. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem of Ukraine. Thank you, Ukraine.
Well, as you heard the players say, they both know each other so well. The coaching staffs also know each other very well indeed. A lot of respect between the two nations. But all that, of course, will go on hold for the next couple of hours or so, depending on how long this match will last. It'll be Hungary in the red today. They come in as the number 20 ranked team in Europe. Ukraine have moved up to number 11, and they're keeping an eye on the team just below them in the standings, Slovenia, who are ranked 12th. And that is a massive game coming up for them later on in the tournament. Our officials today are Yavuz Akdemir from Turkey, who'll be up the ladder, assisted by Pedro Lopez Pinto of Portugal, near side. So, time to see who's going to be starting for the two teams today. And it'll be Kata Torok, expected to see her in the starting lineup, part of the Vasas Obuda squad that have won the last two Extraliga titles. Esther Naxa Pekarik, the middle blocker. There's Annette Nemeth coming through. She'll be followed by Greta Kiss. And Andrea Pinter, the middle blocker, the oldest player on the squad at 29, would you believe, is followed out by the setter Agnes Bosco, with Frisina Toth, the libero, rounding out the starting group for Alessandro Chiappini, the 54-year-old Italian head coach. Confirmation of the starters for the Hungarians. Be interested to see whether Nemeth can really impose herself. Nemeth and Kiss are the players that have the experience playing at club level on very, very decent European lineups. Alexandra Milenko will be followed by Diana Melyushkina, the middle blocker, being given a start today. And both of those current Prometade players. Svetlana Dorsman, also a Prometade player, is the captain, with Daria Shaharodska, the young setter, just 21 years old. Anastasia Krajduba will be playing in Firenze next season, the opposite. Nadia Kodola, as I say, brings all that experience with Kristina Niemtseva, who spent her whole career in Ukraine, rounding out the starting seven for them. Yeah, very much the group that we expected to see. Little question mark of who would start at middle blocker, but it's Melyushkina who will get the nod over Anastasia Majewska today for Ivan Petkov. And it is really all about managing your squad in championship play like this. 5 matches in quick succession. So squad rotation is important, and Alessandro Chiappini, whose club volleyball has been in Poland for the last 7 or 8 years. Very experienced international coach as well, looked after the Slovenian squad for a few years as well, before taking over earlier this year for Hungary. So we've met the referees, the coaches have sent out their starters. The players are on the floor, they're ready. And the countdown is on. As ever, best of 5 sets, first to 25. You must win by 2 clear points, of course. And in this fiercely competitive Pool A that features the reigning world champions, in Serbia, Poland, who came 3rd in the VNL, and host Belgium. This is a big, big game for both these two nations. Greta Kiss with serve. The pass is perfect, and the finish is terrific as well. Diana Melyushkina on the slide, takes it off the block and outside out. Perfect execution. Kata Torok tried to get the block there one-on-one. Melyushkina just took it off, found the nice angle, made sure it went out. So Shaharodska, the young setter, got a decent server. Shaharodska sends in a real sneaky one there, which Toth has managed to pick up off the floor. Did that take a touch? No, it did not, is the call upstairs. So Annette Nemeth was hoping to put an early point on the board here for Hungary, looking for the high hands, couldn't find them. Shaharodska will stay on serve, sends in a much deeper one this time. It was a clever idea. Just drifted out, but coach won't mind a server being a little bit aggressive. If you play it safe with your serve at this level, it is always just going to come back at you with interest, as Esther nags up Pekarik. The 1.90 m middle blocker with serve, and that's a pretty comfortable take. Should be a put away. Oh, no, what about that? Great block. First block point of the match goes to the Hungarians. Well, Greta Kiss was certainly in the vicinity here, but that's Melyushkina just making a mess of it. Not a block point, nothing but nylon for Melyushkina. So Pekarik will continue on serve, and that's a better take this time, but nice pick up from Kiss in the back row. And there goes Nemeth again, looking for those high hands and not finding them, and they're all looking at the coach as if to say, shall we challenge it? And coach says, yeah, send it upstairs. Well, the coach has always got to back his players, and you saw the reaction from the Hungarians there. He wouldn't have seen it. He wouldn't have had the best view of it, with it being far side. But he backed his players. They think, yeah, this has caught some fingertips. And that's what the video system is there for. And Alessandro Chiappini says, well, let's send it up there. Check it out. Lots of fingers to look for, and look at this. Nemeth with all those fingers to aim at is so unlucky she can't find any of them. So Nemeth starts off 0 for 2. Nadia Kodola, the 34-year-old, hugely experienced outside hitter, now up at the end line. Nice pass, should be a put away, but it runs into the block, but too good a hit from Kata Torok. Even though blockers were there and they saw what was coming, they just couldn't stop it. Here she goes on the outside, winds up, swings in. Melyushkina was trying to get over there with Krajduba, but Krajduba ended up playing pinball with it, couldn't send it back over. Nemeth on serve comes up with a big one. Well, after a couple of misses, Annette Nemeth needed something good to happen, and she's far too good a player to be in the doldrums for too long, taking on Kodola. Might just have been unsighted there with that movement in front of her. Nemeth this time going after Niemtseva. That certainly touched some fingertips on the way through. Side out Ukraine. And a nice response from Alexandra Milenko. Very smooth technician, Milenko. And can do such damage from that position, being the left-hander. The whole court is open to her. Melyushkina with serve. Again, it's a good pass, and that's an ambitious bit of setting. Really nice setting. Nemeth with the finishing touch as well. So Annette Nemeth is up and running now. What about that lovely bit of setting? Just a little bit of a deception there. Just might have frozen the blockers for a nanosecond, and then she went backside. And it opened up nicely for Nemeth. Now Torok will serve at 5-4 Hungary. The little dink doesn't work, but there's no real attack here. It's just push and hope for the best. So Ukraine will try and capitalize, and capitalize they do. Well, any time you've got a nice opportunity like this, you've got to make the most of it. And that is Svetlana Dorsman, the captain, grabbing that opportunity. Krajduba with serve. That's a big serve as well. A little push over from Kiss isn't going to beat anybody. The cross court is too good. Well, Nemeth could get underneath it, but couldn't get any control on it. It was hit with some real spite, this one. Just drifted around the backside goes Dorsman, who just unloads on it. And Nemeth has to commit to it. Really found herself in a bad position there. So Ukraine start to turn the heat up here. Krajduba with serve again. That's a miss from Kiss. Should be disappointed with that one. Anastasia Krajduba won't be disappointed. She can carry on serving. Getting ready to play in the Italian league, having spent last season in Poland. Krajduba serves Torok, whose pass is not the best. They're out of system. Nemeth can't get them out of the hole. Dorsman will take on the cross court and come up very wide. And she'll be disappointed with that one as well, because they had the Hungarians exactly where they wanted them here. Now, that slide has worked effectively already in this match, but not on this occasion. Pinter, the middle blocker. It's a decent pass, but no finish. Kiss is there to pick that up. This is going to be attacked far side brilliantly by Nemeth. Well, I say brilliantly. It's the end product that has let her down again. I mean, the setup was really good, and Nemeth's got to make those. She'll be really disappointed with herself. He'll be disappointed as well. Milenko now up next at 8-6. The Hungarian's got to dig in here. Kiss gets blocked. So they'll go into the middle. Naska Pekarik gets blocked. Out of system they go. Kiss will attack it again. That is a really good effort from Nientseva, but the hit was just too good from Greta Kiss. And that was a much-needed point from for Hungary after some terrific defensive work. Great containing blocks from Ukraine. But at the third time of asking, Kiss makes the breakthrough. But Nientseva almost got there. Now, can they level it up here? It's a nice pass under pressure. In comes the back row attack. Too good from Anastasia Krajduba. She's off to a strong start. Dorsman. A little wobble over the net cord, wasn't it? Now they're going to pick this one up here, Ukraine, off the containing block. And there's another block there, but they don't get the break. Hungary out of luck. They had two blockers there. They were in place. But Shaharodska sending it over to Nadia Kodola. And the hugely experienced veteran sends it down the line off Kiss and away. So Dorsman stays on serve at 10-7, and oh, that's a tough take. Yeah, poor pass. Poor pass really put Agnes Bosco in a bad spot there, and Alessandro Chiappini's squad is in a bad spot as a result. 11-7 here. There's the stretch over. Had to take that timeout, Alessandro Chiappini. This gap can't grow any wider. 11-7. That's already a bit of a deficit to be chasing back, even if they side out here. Hungary need 3 points on serve. Dorsman sends it over to Torok. This will be attacked, but effectively near side this time goes Nemeth off the block and out. Look for the cross court, and even though the blocker was there, no chance of putting that back in play. So Nemeth comes up big for Hungary. Kiss at the end line, 11-8. Again, a really nice pass. Nothing on the backside for Meliashkina this time, though, and it'll be attacked over that side. What a rescue from Niemtseva. This is a tough attack. Oh, lovely. Oh, here she comes. And there's the contact at the net. Torok and Naxa Pekarik trying to get up there to deny Krajduba, who beat him anyway. Shaharodska, clever little server, sends that deep in the direction of Torok. And on the far side, once again, I mean, this is one of their workhorse players. I mean, she's got to step up and deliver. And Annette Nemeth, certainly too good for the block on that occasion. So Hungary not out of this yet, as Esther Naxa Pekarik serves. Can they pick up a point on serve? There's a chance here. Back set. The quick back is working perfectly there, and Annette Nemeth is starting to build up a head of steam here, isn't she? Back-to-back points for the 23-year-old opposite, and suddenly Hungary are on the charge here. No, picking up that one. Well, that scoreline's looking a lot healthier now, isn't it? Naxa Pekarik on serve at 10-12. Ooh, I tell you, Anastasia Krajduba looked for that corner and just overcooks it. That's enough for Ivan Petkov. He's seen enough of this, as his team has just cooled right off after having this first set right where they wanted it.
Okay.
Well, will the side out, with the timeout, excuse me, break the spell and produce side out Ukraine? Or can Esther Naxa Pekarik continue to keep pressure on from the end line here and level this first set up? Ivan Petkov will say, that's on me. That's on me. I broke a rhythm. And how often do you see it? The service error. Off the timeout, Nadia Kodola. Up next at 13-11. Not the greatest of passes there, it has to be said, from Greta Kiss. Again, Bosco, the setter, put in a bad place. And having pulled back to within touching distance, Hungary have allowed that gap to grow again. Kodola will serve, and Kiss is scrambling but does a better job, and the back set to Nemeth. Nothing wrong with that, but Nemeth rather rushed it and sends another one long. We're getting a bit of a mixed bag from Annette Nemeth in this first set, aren't we? We've seen some lovely attack points, but we've seen some pretty disappointing misses as well. Kodola serving Torok. Torok will attack this and won't get a winner out of it. That's Milenko, lovely touch, really nice touch there. I mean, we know she likes to power through with that big lefty swing of hers, but here she just sees the big gap and says, oh, look what I found. Little roll shot will do. Thank you very much.
We come back in the game playing amazing. We recommend to do something good. We give the side out with the service mistake after timeout and after this what is going on. Young girls, we have to avoid this. We have to be regular. Remember, with this team, we have to be regular if you want to play with them. If we give them the chance, half of the points we need, even more than half of the points, we have to pay a little bit more attention, okay? The last two balls they were falling, enter way, keep straight, put the ball more on the middle of the net, and keep the blocker there, vai, Oira!
Yeah, frustrating this for Coach Chiappini. His squad pulled to within touching distance, and now this first set is in danger of being out of sight. Let's see if the timeout breaks the serving spell as Nadia Kodola continues to work from the end line. Keeps Kiss involved, and that's a bit more like it. Better pass from Kiss as well, it has to be said, and there's another big high from Nemeth. I mean, that's what she's capable of when she gets on a roll. Capable of a challenging serve as well, as we've seen. And there's another one. Well, just like the previous ace, aimed straight at Nadia Kodola. Very clever serve this. She saw where Kodola was, thought that's who I'm going after. Didn't put too much power on it, but nice movement. And Kodola was not expecting that one. It's better from Kodola. No winner there from Kryduba. Tough take here, but it's going to give Ukraine a chance to engage the middles. That's not going to work either. Torok will attack, but nothing doing, and this rally will continue here. Nice switch of point of attack there, and Kryduba says thank you very much. That's a lovely bit of setting from Daria Sharodska. Always try and set up the play. You're not expecting it, and she got the one-on-one. And Kryduba getting the better of Torok. Just dropping it over the one-on-one block, just pushing it up and over, and Frosina Toth can't get there. Melyushkina serving at 17-13. It's going to be attacked by Torok. Straight into trouble. Straight into trouble. Oh, you don't want to be going there, do you? Watch this number 7, and then watch the other number 7. Svetlana Dorsman says, brought it to the wrong house. Melyushkina at 18-13. Torok will have another go. That's more like it. But down the line is a winner. But Hungary really need to go through the gears here if they're going to rescue this first set. Let's see what Torok can come up with. Sends in a real short off-speed one that did cause a bit of a problem, and they're going to keep the... Oh my goodness me, what a weird point that was. What a weird point. So everybody stopped on the Hungary side. Got to play to the whistle. I mean, it was such a clever serve. You know, and that gets rescued somehow. Hungarians thought, oh no, it's all over. And then just a simple dump over there from Kryduba turns into a winner. Ooh. Greta Kiss with a real wild one. And that is last chance gone. Yeah. Coach Chiappini will send it upstairs. Well, that's really a timeout challenge, isn't it? He hasn't got a timeout, so he's going to throw it down there. I don't think he has any expectation this is going to get overturned, but he needs to get into his players' ears here. They're not even looking at the screens. It wasn't about the block touch. That was about just having a word with his players. Finish the set strongly, build some momentum to take into the second set. Now let's see if his players can respond. So Ukraine in control of this first set. Well, Kryduba finds nothing but nylon. But Hungary need to find a run of points right now. We're going to see Adrian Vezesny come in for Pinter. An attack-minded player. Vezesny. Let's see what she can do from the end line. It's always tough to come in cold. That change-up didn't work. So we'll see the other number one, Alexandra Milenko, the 24-year-old lefty. He'll be playing in the Turkish league next season for coach Vital Heinen. Back set, and there's the unload, and that took a real dance along the net cord, didn't it? Just would not go over. So Milenko stays at the end line, 22-15. Quite a way off net there, but still manages to uncork a winner. That was beautiful. Krajduba was there trying to get the dig, but just too good from Nemeth here. And look how far off net she takes this as well. Really clean swing. Lovely technique. Bosco, the setter, at 16-22. That's a pass. That is a pass. I mean, when the pass is that good, you might as well forget it. Kristina Niemtseva with a peach of a pass. And the setter can just run that offense anywhere she wants in that situation. Still got to finish the job. And Dorsman sent it down the line. We're going to see another switch up. Who is Zora Glemboczki coming in? One of a number of players from the Bekeskábály Roplabda club. They've sent more players than any other in the Hungary 14. So she's going to get a little chance to show what she can do here at 23-15. Set one, that is going to be picked up off the containing block. That's going to set up the back row attack. That isn't going to work. And it's Glemboczki with a chance. Picked up. And they're not stopping that, though. How nice was that from Cordola? The 34-year-old just seeing a huge crease opening up here and saying, hey, look at that. You've opened up a lovely lane for me there. I'll send it straight down. Thank you very much. And that's set point. Dorsman, the skipper, looking to wrap it up right here. Floated it in. Torok picked it up. Glemboczka gets contained again, and the setter dump doesn't work. Nice reflexes from Toth. And that's what Zora Glemboczki will be looking to do. Well, she's on the floor. This is about catching the coach's eye. There's another little crease opened up beautifully there, and she just drilled it straight down. She gets sacrificed for some height in the front row. As Hungary need a miracle here, as Pani Petovari will come in. And net serve as well, and that is the end of the first set then. Ukraine taking it rather comfortably in the end, 25-17. There's confirmation. Hungary kept it close at the midway point, but the second half of that first set dominated by Ukraine. This is how they did it, with a block and 12-9 attack points. And look at all those opponent errors. They were shared around. Hungary really have to clean up their act to make this match competitive. Not going to win too many sets with an error imbalance like that. Well, the set of contact point sometimes tells us a story. It's not a particularly good percentage there for Hungary. It means the setter's got an awful lot of work to do to feed her attackers. And for Ukraine, the percentage point is even lower, down to 25%. But the difference is Shaharodska has been able to feed her big hitters, Kryduba in particular, Kodola, Milenko. It's a very balanced offense Ukraine showed in that opening set. Well, there's the numbers for Svetlana Dorsman. A leader by example on and off the floor. A confirmation then that the first set was too comfortable for Ukraine, taking it 25-17. Just got to play a lot cleaner second set, Hungary. There were so many unforced errors from them in that opening set. First blood Ukraine then in this Pool A match in Ghent. In what is certain to be a very important game indeed. Shaharodska on serve, the stretch from Annette Nemeth showing some creativity there. A really versatile bit of play here. Sometimes you just got to improvise, haven't you? That's neat. That's really clever. That's the way you want to start the set when you've just been comprehensively beaten in the previous set. Oh, even better. Well, the ace serve comes in. Bosco, he's not known for devastating serves, but that one took a lovely little kick off the net cord and completely bamboozled Kristina Niemtseva. Better to be lucky than good. Bosco is both. That's a more orthodox serve into the block. Melyushkina recovers, and what about a finish there from Kryduba, sending it deep right into just about 10 centimeters inside that end line. And nobody was home in that back row for Hungary. This is a clever play. Look at that. Just pinpointed the corner there. I see a switch up here as Anastasia Majewska will come in for Melyushkina. Kiss at 3-1. Yeah, nice pass, back set. Ooh, lovely pick up there from Nemeth. Nemeth will just have to dump this over though. Ukraine with a free ball. Again, great work. This time it's Toth in the back row. Nemeth will attack that again. It's nicely contained by Majewska. Nemeth has another go and runs straight back into the block again, but it drops the wrong side of the line from the Ukrainian perspective. Nemeth comes up with an important win here because this block looked like it was ready to do its job. But nope, just the wrong side. Alexandra Milenko's thinking, I got myself a block point. Not to be. So she'll attack this one instead. And oh, talking about block points. That goes the other way. Annette Nemeth is starting to pop up and make plays on offense and defense. And Hungary have started this second set on fire. Nemeth was right alongside Esther Nasta Pekarik, and that's going back, and that's Ivan Petkov saying, hey, enough is enough with this. Well, the only good news for Ukraine is it's early in the set. Still plenty of time to turn this one around, but Hungary off to a really quick start with Annette Nemeth right at the heart of everything. Kiss will stay on serve. Niemtseva with a nice pass, and there's another block. This time it's Naksa Pekarik again. I think that's back-to-back blocks for her. Whoa, what is going on here? This is a big turnaround. Quick set, Majewska taking it on one-on-one, and Esther Naksa Pekarik said, don't bring it here. Kiss stays on serve then. So we'll go backside, off the block and away. Grajduba with a, I've had enough of this kind of swing, that was. You can see the power that that ball was hit, the reaction it got off Kata Torok. Majewska. Picked up by Kiss. And into the containing block goes Nemeth. It'll go over the other side instead then, where that is brilliantly finished by Torok. Well, they thought they'd probably done the hard part right there with the contain. That's Torok saying, oh no, this isn't over yet. Lovely angle taken on that cross court. How sweet was that? Naksa Pekarik on serve. Well, this is going to be a tough take. No, not a chance of a winner there. Nemeth, no, that's going to get picked up in the back row by Grajduba. No winner there either. So this rally will continue. Oh, Agnes Bosco's got caught on a double touch. Well, here it is. What can you do if you're a coach, eh? Grajduba, 3-7, set 2. That was a really tight angle that she attempted there. I think it was Greta Kiss trying to take that one on. So Ukraine starting to just nibble this lead back a bit. And Grajduba look to keep the pressure on here, and that's Kiss with a mishandle. You have to hoist this up as far as high as you can go. It's free ball Ukraine. The dink is clever and it's effective and it's worked. They had Nemeth and Bosco scrambling to try and pick this one up, but such a sweet little dink there from Dorsman. Anytime you end a point with 3 opponents on their knees, you've done something right. Absolute mayhem caused by that. Clever little dink on the slide from Svetlana Dorsman.
there. Quick arm and go there. Andiamo. They still keep open, so we have to try. Andiamo, eh? Don't slide the platform. Put the arm and freeze. Touch and freeze. Give share to the ball. Left, right, front step. Put the ball on the middle of the net. Don't put the ball in two, otherwise we lose the opening of the game. Andiamo.
Hungary's 6-1 lead, now looking a lot more fragile. Krajduba serving at 5-7. Two of them going for it. That's Nemeth off the block. Nice. Milenko and Dorsman were there. Nemeth was happy to take him on and get the better of him as well. There they are, locking up. Here's Nemeth serving then at 8-5. Ukraine needing the side out, and that's how you get it. Coming out of the back row, unstoppable Anastasia Krajduba. All you've got to do is make sure you find a home for it in that back row, and she's perfectly split two back row defenders there. Neither of them moved as that ball flew by. Krajduba with a biggie. Milenko serving kiss, not the greatest of takes. He's going to run into the block there, Torok. And now the pressure really is on. Well, that all came off that poor pass again. Blockers with plenty of time to get set. In it goes. Daria Shaharodska sends it back. Back set. Ooh, oh dear. Andrea Pinter missing pretty badly there, and that lead now officially has gone from 6-1 to 8-all. Pinter won't want us to show this again. So 8-all. Milenko stays on serve. It's not a good pass again. Toth will just have to hang that one up there. Free ball Ukraine. What do they do with it? Yeah, Nadia Kodola. Just with the little dink. Yeah, perfect placement. Nobody home. And Ukraine now front running. Hungary desperately need side out here. They're unraveling. Still, it's Kiss that's being targeted. This is a tough take. Torok can't get a winner. Kodola just unloaded on that one. Again with a lovely set as well, it has to be said. And hung that really high, that bump set there, Shaharodska. Kodola just crushed it. And Hungary, from 6-1 up, have just hit a wall here. Just 2 points of the last 11. Well, make that 3 of the last 12 with the service error from Milenko. But Hungary are in a world of trouble here. You can pull yourself out of it very quickly. Point on serve and they're level again. And that cushion of the early lead has gone. Kata Torok of the Vasas Obuda club, the Extraliga defending champions, with serve. Set a dump doesn't work. Picked up by Nemeth. That's going to be pushed over by Torok. And that'll set up the back row attack. That's not going to go for Milenko. But they should be able to attack this one. Ooh, dear, oh dear. A carry is called. Oh, both teams were all at sea in that rally. Well, can't argue with that call from the chair. I don't think he's going to argue with it. Oh yeah, come on. Let's go again. So we're level again. The second set up for grabs. Torok. 10-10. Really nice pass under pressure, and there's the finish from Nadia Kodola, who is certainly making her presence felt here in this second set. The veteran again. Really good work in the back row from Kristina Niemtseva. That's a nice pass. There goes the slide. Pinter can't find a winner. It's attacked from a long way off net by Krajduba. And there's another block, but it'll go out. Too big a hit again from Nemeth. And Nemeth really loading up on that swing. There's that big left-handed attack. It goes into Majewska and well out. Pinter will check out as Alice Kump, the teenage middle blocker, will come in. Presumably just as a pinch-hitting server. I'll tell you, that was the new player attacked immediately. Krajduba went right after Kump. 1m85 middle blocker coming in stone cold off the bench in the back row. Well, you're not digging that, let's be honest. Shaharodska serving at 12-11. Ukraine looking to try and build a lead here. And they might have a chance at it as well. Nice set. And there it is. And Niemtseva with a really clever set. Looking for your hot hand is always a good idea. And not many hotter than Anastasia Krajduba at the moment for Ukraine. She unloads another one. And now they do have that lead. Shaharodska stays on serve. Lovely pass. Yeah, when the pass is that good, expect that. Quick set, and Naxa Pekarik with a free hit here off that kiss pass. It was beautiful. I mean, it was such a quick set. Those blockers weren't even off the floor when that ball flew past them. Terrific execution. Bosco with serve. She's sneaked it in again. Well, well, well. What a weapon she's proving to be from the end line. Well, she found the net called earlier. This one is just a dipper. I mean, just look how that slams the brakes on. That caught the back row completely cold. Bosco with a more orthodox serve this time. So, finished with a minimum of fuss by Krajduba. Again, nice pass. And when you're seeing the floor as big as she is, Anastasia Krajduba will be saying to her setter, feed me, keep it coming. Nice pass, nice pickup. Oh, problems here as Kiss gets repelled. She'll attack that, Nemeth, and it won't go. That won't go either. That won't go either because Esther Naxa Pekarik was there to send that back. Well, Milenko's looking to unload on this one, and no. Straight into a red wall. Kiss one side, and Naxa Pekarik the other. She's having a really good second set as Kiss comes up with the service error and keeps the Ukrainian squad front running here at 15-14. Majewska. Got to be a side out here for Ukraine. They don't want this gap getting any larger. Nemeth, yeah. Finding those high hands, sending that on its way. Well, they've settled down again, Hungary, having blown that big lead. Can they plunder this second set. Maxa Pekarik with the service error undoes some of the good work that she's put together in this second set. Now, it can be an attack here. Ooh. Well, she was a long way off net there, Krajduba. She'll certainly be disappointed with her effort there. That was unexpected. Bit of a let-off for Hungary there. Well, they were out of system. Well, nevertheless, you'd expected Krajduba to attack that. Now, will Nemeth attack this serve? Yes, she will. That's going to be a winner. And the balance of power tilts in favour of Hungary once again. Milenko not really getting anything underneath that at all. Shaharovska, no chance of a set off that pass. So Nemeth doing some damage from the end line, putting Hungary in front. Shaharovska at full stretch there. Dorsman unable to capitalise, and that means that Nemeth can finish the job, and this is better again from Hungary, and it's Ivan Petkov that's got to call a halt here. Well, it's the serving that did the damage. Pressure serve. Ukraine rather rushing their work.
Hey, easy ball! Hit defense! Hey! Please play volleyball! Don't start to nervous about because we make stupid things in the defense. Easy ball! Easy, easy, easy! Now be careful with this, we need to communicate. Sasha, hold, yes, you are active. Haydi, you can, immediately we must take, haydi, haydi.
Now then, what kind of response do we get from Ukraine? Well, we don't get a very good pass. Dorsman really made a mess of that. And that's why the attack hit was so poor as well. I mean, you've got Kodola bump setting from about 5 meters deep. You're asking for trouble. Awful pass there from Dorsman. So Nemeth serves continuing to cause real problems here for Ukraine, and they'll be delighted that that one's finally gone out of play. That was a really good spell of serving there from Annette Nemeth. Is it going to be good enough to get Hungary right back into this match and win them this second set? Well, they're in a strong position, 19-17. Milenko serving. Oh. Well, again, it's all about variety. Alice Kump didn't know whether to get out of the way, take it on, and ended up doing neither. Well, this is a big point. 18-19. Milenko on serve. It's a much better pass this time. Into the block. Ooh. How close was that? You can see Svetlana Dorsman there saying, oh, we nearly had it. We nearly had this. It's Torok taking it on, and the block's got it, but look at that. Wrong side of the line from Ukrainian perspective. So Hungary hanging on to their lead here. Dorsman on the slide, unstoppable, side out. There's absolutely no doubt at all in Daria Shaharovska's mind where she was going to set a player up here. And that's the Dorsman slide. Working effectively. What can the Ukraine skipper do from the end line? Can Ukraine level it up? Well, it's not the most challenging of serves, But they do manage to get underneath that. Krajduba to deny Nemeth, but they'll take it on the other way instead, and that'll go as Greta Kiss finishes the job to keep Hungary in control of set 2 here. Here's Kump, that's 21-19. Into the block again, and that is probably a set-winning block from Agnes Bosco at 176. The setter. Oh, she'll enjoy this. Look at this. I wonder if they actually give it to her, because right alongside her was Naxa Pekarik. It was the two of them together, but certainly the way she reacted, as if like, yeah, I want a point. Yeah, give me the block point. Come on. He doesn't care. Chiappini just says, we got a block point. That takes it to 22-19. And Kump stays on serve. And Hungary on the threshold of leveling this one up, but Ukraine will take the view, let's make them play it out. Krajduba with the back row attack. They've got to find 2 points from somewhere. You feel one's got to come right now, surely. Daria Shaharodska, who's creative with her serving. That's not the most challenging of serves, but they will get a play on it out of system. It'll end up with Krajduba. That'll get picked up by Nemeth. Nice bump set, and there goes the block again, and Krajduba was right in there. That may well have been the 194, Anastasia Krajduba coming up with this block, and suddenly Ukraine back in business. That's confirmed. Kiss looked to send it down the line, and Krajduba had blocked that off. And Alessandro Chiappini has to call timeout.
Yes, I want to see you brave, with personality. We don't win without the ball. Say, go aggressive. What did you score? How you scored the point before? Play like this, no? Yeah. Pay attention on this service 5-6. Keep safe, Oira.
Now, can Ukraine level? Shaharodska sends in a mid-range one. Oh, Nemeth really swung at that and swung horribly. And she doesn't need anyone to tell her that. Oh, really rushed it. Yeah, that's on me. Well, she comes up with plenty of winners for her team. And I guess another one of those where I don't really think, and Alessandro Chiappini thinks there is a block touch here. But this is a good challenge, because you never know. There's always just a chance. And if this gets turned around, I mean, 23-21 is a very different look. Not sure he's going to get what he wants here. Oh, it's close to Majewska. It's close, but it's not going to be a winning challenge from Chiappini. He was absolutely right to call that. Oh, Nemeth must be kicking herself for that one. Still, set is still up for grabs and in the balance. She's got to refocus, forget everything now. Shaharodska staying on serve. Torok not with the most perfect of passes. Nemeth will take that on, and that's going to be good enough. I think Shaharodska will be disappointed with her attempted pass there. Not sure where this was going. Yeah, Shaharodska just taking it too high on the arms. Wasn't even on the forearms, was it? Well, Bosco, the magician from the end line, has 2 aces already in this set. Not going to come up with another one here. Krajduba will keep this locked in at 23 all. And it looks very much like this set is going to go beyond the 25, but which way is it going to go? Hungary had that huge early lead. They led late, but now it's 23 all. Oh, lovely rescue from Milenko. Krajduba, though, can't get a winner. It's going to be taken on into the block. There's a whistle, and that goes Hungary's way, who just drifted in where they didn't need to be. Let's have another look at this. Near side, isn't it? That's Krajduba, who's just caught the net. Torok out for Glembokski. And 183 again. Height in the front row as they look for a block that would win this first set. Kiss with the serve. Nice pass. Got to go from Krajduba, and does, and we are indeed going beyond 25. Terrific set, absolute beauty of a set. Glembokski and Naska Pekarik not quite locked up together, and Krajduba making them pay. Majewska looking to break a 24-24 tie here in set 2. Can Ukraine get in front, or can Hungary keep the pressure on? That's a really nice pass, and that'll be off the containing block, and it'll be kept alive here. Krajduba can't get a winner. Toth gets underneath that. In comes the attack from the back row, and that's not going to go. Real chance here for Krajduba. She gets contained as well. Bosco will send it backside to Nemeth. Great containing block again. Big bump set comes in from Majewska, so they're a bit all over the place there, Ukraine, and Nemeth will look to push it deep. Doesn't work. It'll be Milenko who does find the way through. What a rally at 24 all that was. Both teams containing blocking was absolutely terrific. And then that's not the favoured angle for the left-hander as well, and she has threaded a beauty down the line there, Alexandra Milenko. That is a real sweet strike, and it brings up set point. Majewska serving at 25-24. Oh, they've just kept it alive. But a chance here for Ukraine. Backside it goes, Krajduba, and that'll do it. Wow. I mean, talk about not giving a set up. Ivan Petkov's squad 6-1 down at the start of that set. Seem to be chasing it all the way through. And Hungary, for all those leads, have just not been able to hold on to it. And what on earth will that do for them psychologically? Ukraine drag themselves back from the brink, and not only do they win the set, they win it impressively with a beauty of a kill from Anastasia Krajduba. Well, it had to be her, the most reliable hitter on the Ukraine squad. Shaharodska made sure she had plenty to work with there. Big gap between blockers, and Krajduba saying, that's how we roll. Didn't give it up, kept the pressure on, and it's Hungary who cracked, and now find themselves trailing by 2 in a set that they'll probably still be thinking, we should have won it. Instead, it's gone Ukraine's way, 26-24.
Coach, you almost made it 1-1. Can you tell us what happened during the second set?
First of all, in the first set, we start playing good, but we made a lot of mistakes. We did 14 mistakes in one single set, so it was impossible even to try to play this game. I think that in the second set we adjust many things. We got some opportunity. We were not able to use it all, and now we are losing to 0. We have to try to play again like this, improve something, and we will see.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Yes, you can hear the frustration there for Alessandro Chiappini. As we look at the numbers, 16-12 attack hits, all those blocks for Hungary, those 2 aces as well from Agnes Bosco. They sorted the mistakes out, but they still found a way to lose it.
Coach, a very close call, but you made it 2-0. How happy are you with these 2 first sets?
Okay, the first set we start very well. We have a great job in the serve. After that, it's so easy to preparing in block and defense. Second set not start so perfect for us, but we show character in the last points in the set, and now is the 2-0 for us.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Well, let's take a look at the spike contact points here for Hungary. They're not working the middle at all. Now for Ukraine, a lot more balance. Maybe that's a difference maker right there. Well, Krajduba, as I say, is the hot hand. 14 points. And when they absolutely have to have something, Ukraine go to her. And at Nemeth, well, she's had some mistakes, but she has been the workhorse for Hungary as well. And they're going to have to just keep her involved in this third set as they try and just stay alive in this match. Such an important match for both these two nations. Well, Hungary with a mountain to climb here at the Top Sport Hall in Ghent. Haven't won a set yet. Having been soundly beaten by Belgium in their first match, and they're on course for another straight set defeats here in the second set, unless they can turn this one around and come back from 2 down. So third set underway then, and Ukraine with the first attack. And it's come back on first contact, so that'll slide over to Svetlana Dorsman, and the captain doesn't miss many of those backside sets. There's another winner. First point on the board for Ukraine. Dorsman will now serve. Just another solid, no frills, no nonsense match from the Ukraine skipper. That pass was nice. There's the block, though, to deny Kiss. Kiss will take it on again and look for the dink, and that's not going to work. Kodola picked that up. A bit too much air underneath that one, allowed Toth to get there. And now Hungary will look to transition, back set. Nothing doing for Nemeth. Dorsman's there in the back row to pick that up. But Hungary will keep the initiative here, and that's too big a hit there from Greta Kiss. Missed opportunity there for Ukraine, who found themselves out of system and a bit all over the place. And that rescue from Frasina Toth kept the rally alive, and that is sweet. That is nice from Greta Kiss. It really is, into the corner. Bosco. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. What a missed opportunity. The overpass. Oh. It was Nemeth, I think, who sent that back. That overpass. That's a chance. Nemeth certainly here on that block, but it'll go straight out as well. Those are the kind of points Hungary got to have. You got an overpass coming, you got to punish the opponent. Shaharodska serving at 2-1, serving Torok. Nemeth takes it on, and it's too good. Kiss with serve. Nice pick up. So Kiss is in the back row oh dear. That's so frustrating. So 3-2 Ukraine. Oh dear. Nexa Pekarik, who's been absolutely rock solid, comes up with nothing but nylon there. You just wondered if there'd be a reaction from Hungary after leading in that second set, only to let it slip away. Well, they need to wake themselves up and sharpen up here. That'll help. Bit of a scruffy point, but you'll take him anywhere you can get him, and at Nemeth, who really has just become the only regular, reliable source of attack points now for Hungary. Creative there. Nexa Pekarik at the end line for Hungary. Oh, there's an ace. Well, she shrugged off that error pretty quickly, didn't she? Well, they've had some success with those serves. That's a much better take this time. Oof, what a dig. What a dig from Nemeth. That was so unlucky. I mean, Krajduba absolutely ripped the cover off the ball with this attack. Nemeth's got underneath that. That is brilliant from Nemeth, and she's so out of luck. Just wouldn't drop. Wouldn't drop in, wouldn't drop on her side of the net. Nobody else can get a second touch. Tough break, but nevertheless, what a hit from Krajduba as well. That's a really nice pass. Ooh, Alexandra Laslop, who's come in, gets repelled, but they manage to conjure up the win at the second time of asking. Well, Alessandro Cioppini is certainly shuffling his deck to try and find a winning blend here, but Nemeth isn't going to go anywhere. The roll shot straight over the block. That works. Pinter on serve. Ooh, where's that going to go? Anytime you've got blockers looking around, you know they've got no idea what's happened. Look at that sneaking around on the backside there goes Milenko. Rather hidden behind her captain Dorsman. Really well executed. And you can work a stack very much in your favour, as Ukraine did there. Confused blockers. Krajduba with serve at 6-5. Ooh, long way off net there. And, no winner as a result. Bump set from the libero. Nice pickup from Torok to deny the winner. And there's an attack, but it's again hit too heavy by Annette Nemeth. Anastasia Maevska is hearing about it from Coach Petkov at the moment. Ukraine 2 sets up and 7-5 up. Make that 8-5 as Torok is denied, and Dorsman was certainly one of the blockers there. Whether she got the decisive touch, the replay will confirm. Ukraine don't really care. It's a block point. Now this is starting to get a bit ugly here for Alessandro Chiappini and his staff. Dorsman's right there, and it is Dorsman who sends that back. So 8-5, and there's another block point. Oh dear. That's Nemeth running into another stuff block. Back-to-back stuff blocks. And back-to-back stuff blocks from the Ukraine skipper Svetlana Dorsman. Torok out, Glemboshki in. As Coach Chiappini continues to try and find some kind of formula. Well, he needs it right here, doesn't he? Krajduba on serve at 9-5, not the greatest of passes. And that's going to allow Ukraine to grab the initiative, and Dorsman is denied. Dorsman will have another go. Well, the ball is just being attracted like a magnet to Svetlana Dorsman at the moment. I mean, she's everywhere. Back-to-back block points. Then she had a hit sent back, so she just came back. There she is, straight over to the middle, and yeah, that's mine.
On the position, and after we have to work with the ball that are going down, especially when there is touch. We cannot wait only the ball on the body. We are only 6 inside. Hey, pay attention to find the good timing in approach. Remember that here you have this space, sometimes with super space, ball playing this. Without ball, pay attention to that.
Well, 5 points in a row. It's tough to come back from this. Finding a way to avoid Ukraine's number 7, Svetlana Dorsman, would be a good first step. Krajduba sends in a dipper to Glemboshki. Glemboshki just has to push that over. No real attack on that. There goes the slide again, and that's a really important block from Zora Glemboshki. It brings plenty of height into that front row at 183. She couldn't get a winner offensively. She can get one defensively, and finally they found an antidote to Svetlana Dorsman. Zora Glemboshki will now try and do some damage from the end line as well to drag Hungary back into this. It's decent serve. It's more than decent. It's an ace serve. Well, this is a bit of impact off the bench, isn't it? It's Kodola who's had her struggles in the passing game. Targeted again. And every time they see Kodola in the back row, you know those Hungarian servers are looking for it. So a block point, an ace serve. And there's a chance here for Hungary to continue to build it up. Nemeth runs into another block. Yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if this is Svetlana Dorsman again. I mean, she's single-handedly... No, it's not actually this time. It's Milenko Dorsman alongside her. It's Milenko near side that will be credited with that block. Yeah, she had to move her skipper out of the way. Hey, you've had enough block points. I want one. Milenko will now serve. Serves Toth. Nemeth will attack that. Side out. Hungary just clinging on to some hopes here. And Ivan Petkov has decided that this needs to be looked at again. Oh, what's he spotted? Well, oh my goodness me. What a challenge. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. That's brilliant. I tell you, somebody on that Ukraine bench has got some eyes. I mean, that's a couple of millimeters. Oh, what a sickener for Hungary that is. Is there any way back into this match after that? Kiss can't get a winner. Daria Shaharodska says, hey, I want one. And this is starting to turn into a runaway train now. And Hungary are tied up on the train line and can't get out of the way. Petkov saying, hey, keep it going, keep it going. Only skimming serve from Milenko. Has to be good from Nemeth, who's really let rip on that one and misses again. Well, they're going to challenge it. They kind of have to. Well, this really is last chance saloon here for Alessandro Ciappini. I'm not sure there's any great confidence in this challenge either. It's nowhere near, is it? No one's anywhere near that. And it's all starting to spiral out of control now, this third set for Hungary. We're having a real letdown after the disappointment of that second set. A set they had in their control. That's coming back off Laszlop's attack. Kiss is denied. Kiss will have another look, and into the block it goes once again. Shaharodska is there, but can't keep it in play, and Hungary get a break. Well, we saw Ukraine come from 6-1 down. Have Hungary got to come back in them? Oh, that's brilliant from Shaharodska. Kiss, containing block is there. Shaharodska will set up the back row attack. Absolutely crushed. Just crushed. I mean, this is a real confident attack from the lefter. Milenko just drives it at Eskanaksa Pekarik, who can do no more than help it on its way. A real confident power swing there from Alexandra Milenko. And Ukraine at 15-8, looking for more with Dorsman, who's got to be an MVP contender, you would think. That's going to come back straight over, so Hungary will have to win it a second time with Kiss, and that's exactly what they do, side out. Yeah, nice little decoy fake there, run by Eskanaksa Pekarik as well. That just froze the middle. Majewska just for a split second. Helped open up the gap. Bosco does have those two aces. Oh, there's another one of those weird serves that just caused a problem. Free ball Hungary. Should be a point. Has to be a point. Oh! I tell you, Annette Nemeth is just having one of those games where the spectrum band is so wide. I mean, there's highs, but there's lows. I mean, we've seen a bit of everything from her. Shaharodska at 16-9. Nice pass, should be a put away. Thanks, Pekaric, doing just that. Nice pass from Glenboschke, it has to be said as well. He rocks solid there in the back row, lovely pass. Everything else should fall into place off a pass like that, and does. Next to Pekaric, taking it high, taking it early, and getting rid of it. Kiss with the net serve, and they just can't afford any errors at all here, Hungary, at 17-10 down in set 3. Uh-oh. Well, Glenboschke, the guilty party this time. Freebie on the overpass from Anastasia Majewska. Nasty serve to have to deal with. And Hungary are down and virtually now out.
Ok, vai, take well the tempo, vai, andiamo che side down. Yes, remember, with service we can do something, everything is possible, just matter of belief and just push, keep pushing and be regular there. First side out, first ball side out, vai. Poi ra. Dai.
18-10 here in set 3. Nadia Cordola on serve. Nothing but nylon side out. Still to come for Ukraine. They do have Belgium, of course, Serbia, and the one they'll have their eyes on, Slovenia. That could be the one that determines who finishes in 4th place if everything goes according to the form book. Hungary with Poland and Serbia still to come, facing a daunting challenge to qualify for the round of 16. They'll keep this rally alive, and it'll be the quick set to the middle that will get the job finished. Nice work again from Shahorodska. Majewska getting the one-on-one against Alexandra Laszlo. All she's got to do is get it in play. And the 22-year-old middle blocker will now go to the end line at 19-11. Nice pick up from Kiss. No winner there from Glenboschke. Oh, Toth with a dig. What a dig that was. Then again, though, it will end up going over. And another freebie. Milenko with a comfortable put away. That's tough off the overset. Pressure set there from Agnes Bosco. Too much on it. Milenko with the final touch. And Hungary breaking bad here in this 3rd set. Majewska. Oh, I tell you, Greta Kiss breathed a sigh of relief there. She was caught in not 2 minds, but 3 minds, I think. Leave it, go for it, leave it. And eventually made the right decision. Oh. Yeah. Leave that one alone. Well, fresh legs all over the place for Hungary with Liliana Burko, the 20-year-old setter from the MTK Budapest club, showing what she can do in what remains of this match. Oh, that's cruel. Drilled at Petra Kertész, the backup libero, who's only just come in off the bench as well. Oh, that's welcome to EuroVolley, isn't it? Anastasia Krajduba just unloading on the youngster there. Petra Kertész, happy to see that drop just in front of her. Decent enough set there from Bosco. And Ukraine will take control of the rally. Nice pick up again from Kertész. And then the breakdown, as Pani Petovari couldn't get there. Well, this was a game Ukraine absolutely had to have. Barring something extraordinary here, they're going to come out with the win, and pretty comfortably as well. And Krajduba will also be a contender for MVP honours. Back set. No winner, but it's going to be an overpass. And then a little duel at the net is won by Shaharodska, who will now set it up. And a powerful left-handed swing from Alexandra Milenko will take Ukraine to within 2 points of wrapping this one up. When you've got a rangy setter like Daria Shaharodska, she can play almost as a one-on-one middle blocker, as she did in that rally, and then convert to setter, and Milenko can finish it off. And Krajduba will look to try and finish off Hungary here. Goes after Kertész, the one of the new players. All sorts of movement at the net there as Pani Petovari came in. And, that's why there was that movement into the antenna. That is an immediate dead ball, and that is now match point Ukraine. Krajduba sends in an off-speed one that gets picked up nicely, and Alexandra Laszlo will put her name on the stat sheet before we call a halt to proceedings. But this could well be the final act of this match. Zora Glemboschki at the end line. Ukraine with as many match points as you could possibly want. Shaharodska with a big bump set to Milenko, who runs into the block. Had no chance of a winner there. Oh, well, if you're going to go down fighting. I mean, to be fair, that was nothing but trouble. Petovari was there alongside Laszlo, and no way through for Milenko. So Glemboschki will stay on serve. And that's a much better pass. No winner there though for Dorsman. It'll go backside, and there's another winner. And Hungary suddenly come alive with all the pressure off. Petovari with another point for her off that back set. And a time out of annoyance from Ivan Petkov more than anything. There won't be any great concern. It's just like, hey guys, play to the final point. Well, I don't think he's particularly concerned, Ivan Petkov. He's more annoyed. Well, these players are probably a bit annoyed at themselves that they've not just finished the job here. But credit Hungary for a spirited show at set point down. 3 points in a row. Zora Glemboschki looking to try and keep this impossible dream alive at 15-24. It's a decent serve as well. Not the best of passes. It will be attacked by Krajduba. Glemboschki will pick that up, and it's a lovely pass. Kiss is denied. Milenko will send it down the line, nothing doing because Burko is there. And that's going to be up and away. The containing block will keep it in place, and round the backside. And another point. Dorsman is denied. Kiss was there alongside Laszlo. And it's Kiss that will be credited with the block there, as Dorsman sees that sent back, and 4 points in a row for Hungary, for whom this has all come far too late in the day. But just goes to show what their potential is. And Ukraine continue to have to wait here. Glemboschki continues to serve. Again, not the greatest of passes. Krajduba is denied by the containing block. Kiss will take it on, and on we go. Well, from 24-12, that was an embarrassing scoreline. They've at least put a gloss of respectability on it, with 5 points in a row, and suddenly they're hitting everything. Glemboschki continuing at the end line here. How much longer is this going to go on for? Again, not the best of passes. The push from Milenko, that's not going to go. Watch out, Glenboski's coming through. It's picked up by Kiss. Oh, that's coming back. Nice reflex dig there from Kiss, and that's going to be attacked down the line. What a pass that turned out to be. And still they won't give it up. But this is it, surely. Dorsman finally says that is enough of that. And Ukraine come out on top of a must-win contest here against Hungary. And they do it in straight sets, even though they had to wait a bit at the end as Hungary really dug in at match point down. It was always just a matter of time. And it was fitting that their captain, Svetlana Dorsman, would have the final swing of this match. Yeah. Big, big performance from the skipper. And look at the frustration that comes out on this swing. Boom. Finally, we can see you guys off. Nobody was stopping this one. That's how you want to win a match. Job done in the end then. For Hungary, well, they'll look at this and say, when we're good, we're competitive. But the trouble for Alessandro Chiappini and his squad is there's so many highs and lows with his team. They're up, they're down, they're all over the place. But when they're good, they're very capable. They need just more consistency. And Ukraine, after the disappointment of a straight sets defeat first time out, register their first victory of EuroVolley 2023. Doing it in straight sets to 17-24 and set 3, again 17. Well, in such a tough group, this is the kind of match you have to win to have any chance of a top 4 finish when you've got Serbia, Poland and Belgium in there with you, and Ukraine had to have this one, and they've done it pretty comfortably. It's attack points and errors that are the issue. Ukraine with so many winning attack hits, and Hungary with so many mistakes. Ukraine now will be looking at that Slovenia match. There's almost a playoff decider. That could be winner takes 4th place. It really could be as simple as that. But they had to win this one.
First win out of the first 2 matches for you. Happy, surely?
Yes, of course. Now we will work for next game, and now we have like 1 step to go up.
What can you say about the remaining matches for us?
About what?
What are your expectations from the remaining matches?
For these matches, we need to go from the group and to pass this group, and after we will see.
The ending of the match was quite fun for us, looking from the tribunes. How was it from you from inside there with those last points?
Last points was difficult for us a little bit, maybe a little bit tired or relaxed in the end, I don't know, but we finished this game 3-0, we take our points and that's all.
All right, good luck with the next matches.
Thank you.
Yes, all smiles, and a win is a win is a win. Nobody's going to remember that late Hungary rally, although what they remember is that Ukraine won this in straight sets, and in the end won it pretty comfortably. So it's 3 points on the board for Ukraine. Hungary really with a very, very difficult task ahead of them now, but that Ukraine-Slovenia matchup later in the week could be a decider for 4th place if everything else goes according to plan, with Serbia, the reigning world champions, and Poland coming off their 3rd place finish in the Volleyball Nations League, and Belgium, the host nation, favoured to be 1, 2 and 3. Who can grab that 4th spot? Ukraine have given themselves every chance following this straight sets win against Hungary.